You're obviously a team leader, a marketer, a speaker, author. You're also an avid baker, a fitness fiend, an actor, also a singer. You got a ton of stuff going on in your life. How do you remain happy and successful in your career? And how do you find balance between all the things you're working on at work and outside of work while staying happy?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me is from a happiness perspective, having that mix of focus in driving toward a goal, whether that's in the gym or at work. Also having that mix of creativity, whether that's with buttercream in the kitchen or whether that's on stage or in rehearsals for musical theater. Those are some things. I think that ability to chase a goal, that ability to have a creative outlet. And then the other key piece of this that is not indicated in all of those activities, but is indicated in the title of the book, the people. Getting to do all of that with people that I like, that push me, that excite me, the human piece of that. Like, this is why I've had people ask, like, oh, why don't you play guitar and go sing at coffee shops? And I'm like, nah, dude, the musical theater with other people, like singing live with other people is freaking cool. Creating those harmonies, I can't harmonize with myself. Trios, quartets, duets, like I can harmonize with another person. That's cool. The cakes. Well, I do more baking when I'm going to go into the office and hang out with my colleagues or when I'm going to take cake to a rehearsal or opening cast party. I don't just make cakes for myself. Like, I like treats, right? No, dude, sharing the cake, that's the fun part, right?
Right.
Same thing, even with the gym, right? I could build a gym in my garage, but I like to go there and see these other people who are freaking strong and striving and like training for their marathon or training to hit their PR, looking over and seeing them and being like, man, that person is crushing it. And then knowing that I am that person to someone else in the gym, it's like this symbiotic relationship where you've got, all of this really good energy. So that's kind of what I'll say is I think in terms of the balance, it's making those trade-offs and leaning in. You can't do it all at once, but you can lean into different areas. But for me, the 6 to 12 month time horizon, making sure that I am hitting all of those areas with people is the key.